Hi, I'm Rabbi Dorothy Richmond, and I'm thrilled to be teaching with Or Halev. I'd like to invite you into a moment of practice with me. Perhaps you can hear an airplane as I sit outside, an airplane's going over, or maybe you hear a bird in the tree. I'd like to invite you today just to have the spiritual practice of listening. Our most famous prayer, our central prayer that we say at least 2 times a day is the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adoshem Elokeinu, Adoshem Echad. Listen. And so I'd like to invite you, wherever you are, inside or outside, to listen to the sounds that surround me and to, more importantly, listen to the sounds that surround you. I invite you to get comfortable wherever you're sitting, however that feels for you. Perhaps you're sitting in a chair or on a cushion. Perhaps you're standing or lying down, even walking around. Just invite you to check in with your posture. And if it's easier for you to close your eyes or to cast your gaze downward, I invite you to do that so that you aren't distracted by what you see and you can pay more attention. You can have your awareness center on what you're hearing. I'd like to invite you just for a moment to check in with how your body's feeling. Just noticing what's true about your experience in your body at this moment. Perhaps you notice that you are feeling quite energetic, or maybe really exhausted, or somewhere in between. Perhaps there are certain places or pockets in your body where you're feeling tightness or vitality. I invite you to just explore the sensations of your body without needing to change anything or even to judge your experience, just to accept it, just to notice it, just to be aware of it. In the same way, I'd love to invite you to take a deep, nourishing breath, an inhale and an exhale. Just invite you to notice the very fact of your breathing, to feel the sensation of the air at your nostril, in the nasal cavity, in the back of the throat. Perhaps you sense your breath in the chest, inflating the belly. I'd like to invite you just to notice what is true about your experience of your breath. And though often when we sit, we focus on the anchors of bodily sensation or breath, I'd like to invite you now to have the anchor of your attention be any sounds you hear. For the moment, it might be my voice, or it might be some of the sounds you hear in my background. I invite you to bring your awareness to any sounds you may hear, any rumblings, any squawks, any voices. Just noticing what's true, what's true in your audio panorama. And when your attention wanders, when your mind begins to think about things that happened in the past or plan for things that may or may not happen in the future, you can just return to your intention to listen, to hear what is true. What are you listening to in this moment? What do you hear? Shema Yisrael, Adoshem Elokeinu, Adoshem Echad. Listen, listen, all you who struggle, all is one. All is one. Birds chirping, airplanes flying, video, audio, experience. May our practice be of benefit to us and to all creatures. Thank you for practicing with me.